Happening? This big cat, AK is so good he sleep with a color. Yes, the background very bright. It's early in the morning when I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta get it in when you get it in. This time I got to get it in. Niggas be making moves and running around, so shit, it is what it is. Besides all that, we here to talk about the Travis Scott situation. Now we are waiting for when the fuck Travis Scott is gonna release Utopia. We're waiting for it. We liked Astroworld. It was a good album, but we're waiting for it. And we're wondering when is he talking about it. We're here like people. I don't know if it was Cash Money AP, but saying oh Nicki Minaj is on the album. Or maybe we'll get a Uzi and Thug, you know, because that's the two artists he recently appeared on their tapes. We might get a Uzi and Thug collaboration. Shit, we might get another Drake collaboration. We don't know. We're speculating. We've been waiting for Utopia a lot, and after how good Astroworld was, shit, we want another one. Now, with that being said, also, you already know what it is last year. So I was in my shit, but hold on. Last subscribe, help your boy, help your boy, girl. You know what it is. You know I'm the kid. You know I'm this. You know I'm this shit. You hear me? Anyways, besides all that. Now, you know the whole Astro World debacle happened with the tour and stuff. And it was a great tour, you know, the little roller coaster. It was great. I don't even think it was the Astro World tour. I think it was just a performance somewhere, right? And to the point where it was at capacity. He finessed and got a little bit more people in, and then it wasn't safe to the point some people passed away. A lot of people got injured. I think the youngest person in attendance was like a 9, 10-year-old, and they either got injured or passed away. And first of all, my condolences to them people. And you see what happened with that. He was getting a lot of backlash for it. People was trying to sue him, trying to sue Ticketmaster. I don't know if Live Nation was doing the tour or whoever did that date for that performance, that they're probably suing the venue as well. Everybody's getting sued. Now Travis Scott did not have to pay out nobody. They went to court and he didn't have to pay out nobody, but still there's an asterisk around your name. It's like when rappers get these cases where they put domestic violence against women or they SA a woman, you know what I'm saying? It's an asterisk. Even if it's proven not guilty, there's still an asterisk around your name. Look at what Chris Brown goes through. Every other day, a shorty comes on and says, oh, you SA'd me. Now, again, it's different from that, from you holding a performance and people dying during that performance. And you also got to know, with Travis Scott, them niggas like to rage, jump around and shit and just be stupid. And no disrespect to them people. I understand you use your hard-earned money to go enjoy a concert, and you should enjoy it like you should. But at the same time, we could be responsible and safe. Now, if it was at capacity, I don't know why the fuck he try to get more people in, but I get it. He's Travis Scott. Everybody wants to see him. Don't do that again. That's number one. Number two, you know, with that happening, I don't know if like people were crying out for help, if there was an ambulance or whatever the fuck happened. Like certain shit, y'all just gotta stop and shit. We have seen shows where some of this shit has happened in the past. Like people were not too quick to respond to people that was having issues. So we just gotta do it a little bit better, especially if you're holding a concert. Now, Travis Scott, of course, has the Astro. We've seen him doing like Wireless Festival. And, you know, he brought out like Sexy Red on stage and was turning up, having a good time. But that wasn't necessarily his tour. He was just doing a spot, this time slot to this time slot. You going on tour, and there's probably going to be a Utopia tour. Come on. You know, so he can go run around with his fans again. And Astro World was great. Do you see the roller coaster? That shit was great. I ain't even mad at that tour. That was shit. I wish I went. Now I would have been in the arena. I ain't going to outside shit. No disrespect, but you know when it's at capacity, it's at capacity. And there's probably asterisk. People probably don't want to do tours because the last time you did a big ass tour, that shit happened. Probably Ticketmaster probably got to pay out some people to go in court all the time. Live Nation going to court, bro. The venue that happened that going to court because Travis Scott, he doesn't have to pay for none of that shit. And just maybe like the approach. And y'all damn well know, yeah, sure, him and Kylie not together now. Them Kardashians was milking it on that little TV show it is. I ain't watched that shit, but hey, they was probably milking the fuck out of that shit for views or whatever. But with that being said, listen, it's going to be hard. We know he's trying to do it. Bundles is back. This nigga trying to bundle up some shit with it. But I really gotta do a video on bundles. Cause bundles came back. I ain't never talked about that shit yet. You heard me? So I really gotta do a video on bundles and break that shit down. Probably do it in a couple of days or whatever. With that being said, it's gonna be hard for him to move properly. I think he's just trying to get all his affairs in order. Cause I'm pretty sure he wants to do another big tour like he did with Astro. It was probably a very successful tour for him. You know? And I think Travis Scott, like, not to say he doesn't have good albums, even though I do love Astroworld, I'm more of a Rodeo Days Before Rodeo fan. I enjoyed that album a lot. I think I played that the most. I even played Birds in the Trap, sing Brian McKnight a little bit more than Astroworld. I enjoyed that fucking album. Maybe I was going through something that time. Sorry, but with that being said, I do enjoy his albums, even though astroworld probably I sit with it a little bit more. But there is good songs on it, like You Can't with Don, or yeah, I think Can't Say with Don Toliver. Fucking phenomenal. Introduced me to Don Toliver. Great fucking song. But with that being said, he has to get his affairs in order. Cause bro, if I'm a venue, especially what happened last time, I'm looking at Travis Scott like, I really need you. There's a lot of big artists on tour, Drake on tour, all these other motherfuckers on tour. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the whole pandemic thing, y'all trying to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? So, do I really need your ass to come back? Because last time, people passed away. Saying there gotta be a little bit more rules, maybe have fucking ambulance on scene, like cops on scene, and do this shit very properly. Y'all gonna have to get very spacious venues now. Don't try to do that finesse bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just squeeze a couple people. No, we're not doing all that. It's like, bro, if there ain't space, there ain't space. Fuck all that. Nigga, and yeah, you just gotta get this in affairs in order. Trying to bundle this shit with something, I don't know, ticket sales or whatever the fuck you got coming. And yeah, it's a little bit messy, but I feel like once that gets in order, we will see Utopia, and you probably will go on tour. But yeah, the asterisks gonna be there until this Utopia, which he probably will go on tour, is good and there's no issues like the last one. There's still gonna be a little bit extra, asterisk, and people might be trepidatious. I hope I said that word fucking right. I hope I said this shit right. To go to a Travis Scott show, and that's fair. You can't really be mad at that. It was a little bit irresponsible, and he has to hold some of that. It is what it is. You shouldn't have finessed. I don't know if it was you or whoever, and got more spaces. And bro, if you seen some fuck shit, you could stop the show like, hey yo, what's happening with Broski? You know what I'm saying? Everybody there to see you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta point out the facts. Now I know it's a sea of people. It's harder said than done. But like again, the spacing gotta be better. You gotta have more car security, whoever. But like I don't know how y'all gonna do this, but y'all gotta do this right at the end of the day. But yeah, man, that's how I feel about this Travis Scott shit. A lot of people waiting for this album, but I feel like he just has to get his shit, all his ducks in a row before we get this album and probably this tour. Yeah, but what do you feel about it? Y'all excited for Utopia? Y'all waiting for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all gonna pull up to the Travis Scott Utopia today? Hey, let me know. Let me know. Put in the comments down below. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ that while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. He like Sky. Trying to hit a little bit more to hear me. I'm gone. Slam zoom. Peace, y'all. Aye.